your value of each possession, you're maximizing each possession probably as good as it was at any time this season.
You guys keep asking me to look backwards, and I don't have a rearview mirror. I don't know whether it was or not. I thought we did a pretty good job. But, we've been trying to be, around 10 turnovers. No more than that. We had 11 today. I don't know the answer to that question.
You talked going into the game about their shooters and how they score and how they probably one of the better shooting teams in the league. What was the key tonight to kind of clamping that down a little bit?
We tried to run them off the line. We didn't do a very good job early. It's hard to come out of pressure and find people, but I thought we did a better job as the game wore on. We gave some at the end. It's hard when you end up with your power forward on a point guard a lot of times, point guard on a center and all that. We gotta try to. That's why we gotta have ball pressure and make them scramble a little bit so we can get back to the guys we're supposed to be guarding.
It seemed like you probably drove the ball at the basket as much as you've had this year. I know that's the accepted tactic against shot blockers. Was that the reason for emphasizing that, or something else also playing in?
I thought it gave us the best chance to win. I think, the way the game's being called, it's hard to guard the ball. So we tried to revamp some things and keep them spread. Try to be able to get guys to basket.
You mentioned a couple weeks ago, Jay-Sean was probably your best driver. Are other guys showing the improvement that you want in that area?
I think Dax could be if we get him shooting jump shots every time. I think he can get it at the basket. JC gets it at the basket. I think as Eason continues to improve, he'll be able to get it at the basket. We did a very good job screening for him. Supposed to be screening for him. I think Devin wanted to stay a little closer where he could make sure that we had a chance to rebound whatever we missed. We put John and Nate out the corner, and they shot it really well in practice. They just, one of these games, they'll start to make some shots, and then we'll really be able to get the spread.
Bobby, you guys did a better job keeping the ball away from Ellis toward the end there. Was that a change? You guys just do better at it toward the end?
We did a better job, and they stopped trying to iso as much. We had better pressure on the ball. We didn't have any pressure on the ball when they isolated early in the half.
Bob, kind of after the game, saw you hug Devin, kind of a little back and forth slow dance while Country Roads was playing. What was that moment like, and just the whole aftermath? The court storming and the emotions right after it went final.
Let me start by saying, for 12,000 people to show up here on this night, it was unbelievable. That's fighting through some things. I know there were people still coming in the second half, and I know it's hard for you guys to get here. It's hard for me to get here. But it's been very easy for people just to go watch it on TV, and I'm very appreciative of those 12,000. I think we had maybe 1,000 people that couldn't make it, didn't make it. I think there were over 13,000 tickets sold. I don't know, if they take, $3 a month out of our check every week for the city, to be able to take things like this, they could take my $3 and maybe get some salt. Honestly, we got to do a better job. Everybody knew it was coming. Why aren't we a little better prepared for it? But for those people, I think it was terrific. And this is kind of what, in recruiting Devin, I told, I tried to sell him on the fact of what a great place it is, how great people are, how much he's going to enjoy his time here, and the fact that he can part of what we do, certainly one of the integral parts of what we do. And he has been, when this freshman year, when things didn't go as planned, he stayed the course. So I'm very appreciative of Devin believing in us, really believing in me, that we be able to get this thing back on track to where I think we all think the West Virginia basketball ought to be.
What did you see in Jake Sean when you recruited him? And how much is his game grown?
Let's go on. I mean, Jason came in here one thing thinking he was a three-point shooter, and I and Larry and Ronnie and Eric and everybody was like, man, you better start to drive the ball. He's our best athlete. He's got great athleticism. He's got great strength. He can absorb contact at the rim. We kept trying to pound it on him. We get it at the rim, get it at the rim, get it at the rim. He's, I think, as good a finisher as there is probably in our league. Or he's certainly one of the best. And guys, let me say this. I mean, we beat a basketball team today now. They're number one in the country for a reason. They're good. They're really good. Perry Ellis is playing as well as anybody in the country. They surround them with guys who can make shots, and they just keep coming at you. I mean, when you can bring two McDonald's All-Americans off the bench, you're pretty good. I thought our best did great. We scored 40 points. Our bench scored 40 points for us. So, it was 40 to 10. Bill does a great job with those guys. He's going to be a Hall of Fame guy. It's just, this league is the hardest league that West Virginia basketball's ever been in. It will be, I think. We played number one today, and we got to play number two on Saturday. Texas is beating Iowa State right now. I mean, it's just every game is. Ollie Rose said to Devin and I, said, you're 4-0 in the league, I'd like to win the league championship. I said, Ollie, you do understand there's 14 more games to play in the league. 14 more hard games.
Kansas is a team that usually doesn't get flustered. Did you get a sense that there was at least a little bit of some of that the second half?
It's kind of like I've given you the analogy. You walk out of your hotel room and somebody gets in your face and just stays in your face for about 4 or 5 blocks, and you say, "Get the hell away from me!" And the guy won't leave. He just keeps staying in your face, and after a while, it starts to bother you. And I think that's what it is. It's certainly a cumulative effect. They're good, man. I mean, they're good. They've got a bunch of guys can handle the ball. They're extremely well coached. You get great stuff against us. And we didn't turn them over in a bunch just like we have a lot of people. But it continues to wear on you as the game goes on.
If it works against a team as poised as that, though, can it work against anybody?
I don't know if it could work against anybody. It didn't work very well against Virginia in the second half. I mean, sometimes we get to the ball better than we do other times. I thought the game was efficient. I would like to watch basketball played like that. I'm a fan. I thought that's the way the game ought to be officiated. It wasn't a stoppage every time down the floor. I thought they did a great job of that. What's the word? Adjudicating the game. You all need to spell it. Spell word for it. Some of you guys probably do need to spell it for it. I thought they did a great job adjudicating the game.
JC's defense on Frank Mason, pretty tight, huh?
Man, we've been on him because we thought, a year ago he was first team in the Big 12. All on the defensive team. We kind of been on him to start guarding him. Because he kind of, we all did. They all got to where, you're so conscious of not getting in foul trouble that it's like bang. I love it today. I love it.
What does a victory of this magnitude at home mean for the players
they get a day off, and then we go back to work on Thursday. Friday we get on a plane and go to Norman and play the second ranked team in the country. Took these guys to double overtime in points. We don't, I told them after the Virginia game, I wasn't very happy, but, we can't get too low, we can't get too high. Nothing's ever as good as you think it is, and nothing's ever as bad as you think it is. So we've got to continue on an even keel, and we got to come in and have 2 good days. But we had 2 really good days of practice. We got to come in and have 2 really good days of practice and get ready to go play a great team with another great coach. Great coach. Not good, he's great. Bill Self's a great coach. Don Kruger's a great coach.
When you see this outcome tonight, how you played and maybe how they played, do you look at it even further of, hey, this thing is wide open this year?
When you look at this, we shot 33%. Now we didn't turn it over the way we've been turning it over, but we shot 33% and kind of had control of the game for the majority of it. I mean, it just shows that you don't always have to make a shot. I mean, eventually you have to make some shots, but you can do some other things. You can try to turn people over. You can offensive rebound it. I mean, you got to get more possessions. You got to get more possessions than what people have when you don't shoot it very well. That's a fact. And again, guys, they're good now. This is going to happen to them very often if ever again. They're good.
Crowd seemed pretty vocal early on, but did you guys get a sense of it filling up and building up as the fans continue to make their way in throughout the game?
I had a hard time looking up there and looking around like that. I'm trying to figure out how we can score. I'm kind of been the offensive coordinator here at Wake. Mary's done a great job with the defense, so I thought I could maybe help best if I tried to figure out ways to score. I didn't see anybody up there could help us do that. You asked me questions that I could, kind of make light of, which is good. It's good.
Anything else?